checking a tub for spiders. Ooh, because they be getting in this motherfucker. Guess who's back? Back again. Wifty's back. Tell your friends. I've come back, man. Shout out to T-Boy, OG YouTuber, if you know who I'm talking about. That's what's up. Peace to the collective. My name is Wifty Bangura, the cosmic composer, here to transcend, express, and create. And it's Tuesday. I said I was going to come back in March, so here we are on the first Tuesday of the month for the Tarot Tuesday Tub Talk. It's late, so this may be out by Wednesday morning. You know, it is what it is. It's for the whole week, so like, whatever. I'm going to be using my Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. This is a Divine Feminine Tarot Oracle deck in honor of Women's History Month, and also just because I want to. And I'm going to be using my Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for this reading. But let's go ahead and, like, talk just a little bit. Pisces season has been kicking my ass. It's been rainy where I am. Been asleep. I've been knocked out. Figuring out how to navigate emotions is a whole thing. And I feel like this could be collective energy 100%, but this is definitely just how I've been feeling. And I've been wearing a lot of head wraps and a lot of hats because my hair is doing like a cool, like, I'm not short anymore, but I'm not long enough to do much, and I don't feel like messing with it. So to protect my energy, and also because I don't know what to do with my hair right now, I'm just have it in these hats and head wraps for until further notice. Pisces season definitely feels like the time to just sleep. It always, I don't even think that I was really conscious of it until this year, this coming Pisces season, where I just want to sleep. All I want to do is lay down and watch reruns of Degrassi, Hell's Kitchen, and now Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which is crazy because I have never been into Love and Hip Hop. A good friend of mine tweeted the other day and was like, be mindful of what entertains you. And that shit is real, because it's like, if you continuously watch certain things that are just filled with conflict and drama or whatever, not saying that you may actually get into those kinds of situations, because I haven't found myself there, but I do find myself carrying certain energies with me of like inadequacy and like comparison, like a comparison complex, and just feeling very drained from watching these people, you know, have their interactions and duke it out however they choose to duke it out. But I will always love Bad Girls Club. I can't help myself. I could help myself. I don't want to, and that's fine. I feel like that's okay for me, because I recognize the layers and intricacies of, you know, why certain shows get put out with certain kinds of people on there, specifically Black and brown women. I just can't deny that the shit is funny. And I recognize why it's a problem, and I recognize why it's funny. And it's like, it's funny because it's true, but it's funny because they're setting us up for this kind of thing to be true. So like, woo, paradox. Pisces season just kind of brings out some like really deep shit, like really deep emotions, really deep thoughts, really deep sleep. I don't really have too much to say. I just, you know, wanted to say like, hey, thanks for being so patient. I had been away because I needed to be away. I still want to be away if I'm being completely honest. But again, like, consistency is strange to want to be able to capitalize off of the fact that I'm African, or the fact that I'm a witch, or like the fact that I sing to heal myself. Those things are, it's weird because these are things that I just am. But I recognize that these things have become a part of the business, and I'm adjusting. So just, you know, bear with me while I adjust and recognize that, like, I have to integrate. I just want to be like this energy of like millions and billions of light orbs floating around together, just like traveling the multiverse. And I am, in a sense, excuse me, most of the time, which is why I'm not usually present during some conversations. But I'm here in this body. And I'm sure that anybody watching this may relate to the fact that like being here in this body just feels weird. Being a person with phalanges and legs and a face, and that has to deal with other people that also like are like, whoa, I have a face and phalanges and legs. Like, it's just all so strange to be human and then recognize what it means to have human interactions, and then like why we have some of the interactions that we have, and like, yo. And then having motherfuckers like me here to tell you about yourself, you know? Whatever. Your therapist has a therapist, so like, it's fine. I'm gonna keep doing it because I start therapy this week. I'm thinking about doing stuff for my Patreon because I have a Patreon, but I didn't really do much with it before because I was like, oh, that's too much. I promised a lot, and I was like, am I really about to do this? And I wanted to, but not bad enough. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do for my Patreon. So one of the ideas that I have is doing readings for each sign along with the Tarot Tuesday Tub Talks, and putting them on my Patreon. So like if you want, you know, a reading specifically for water signs every week or fire signs, so on and so forth, they'll be on my Patreon page, and like figuring out all of that along with other stuff. But I need to come up with like at least 2 more things before I can really say like, hey, go give me your money. Unless you just want to give me your money just because, and I really appreciate that. Now let's move on to the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Divine, the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, this Divine Feminine Tarot, to get an idea of just the energy that we need to focus on this week from Tuesday to Tuesday. If there are going to be any guides assisting us, and then we'll get into like the hows, the who's, the what's, the where's with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Tuning into the highest divine love and light, the entire spectrum, all places and all spaces, all signs, all faces. Just see the moral energy for this. Thank you. Got reach out. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more. Are there any guides for the collective this week? Ooh, thank you. Okay, so guides are saying focus on your throat chakra and abundance. Okay, beautiful. So let's start with reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. And then you've got, okay, chill out. We got throat chakra. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Beautiful. And lastly, we've got abundance. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. Love. So I feel like this feels like it's, if it's been raining where you're at, like, or if it's been like kind of like gross, or the weather is just still ain't it, like this is like that time to go to your friend's house and do nothing together or to just, you know, go sit outside and do nothing with nature. It's a time to like actively resting, and it can be with other people. So if there have been people reaching out to you, if you have had friends where you've been kind of like evasive, where you're like, oh, no, I don't want to, like now is that time to just like see your peoples, because your peoples are definitely going to be reaching out to you this week. So there could be some, you might get invited to a kickback, and you might think it's going to be like a party type thing, and it really just might be like 3 or 4 of your favorite people, or your favorite people's favorite people, and that's cool too. So the throat chakra, I encourage, I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. So you may encounter someone, or someone may encounter you and, you know, be struggling to feel heard in a situation. This may happen with like the people that you are surrounded with or are surrounded by this week, where y'all need to really open up to each other about something. If you've been trying to like figure out if you can trust somebody with certain information, the answer is yes, you can trust them with that information. So just be, you know, honest and upfront about whatever it is that's going on, or let them know if this is happening with them and they're coming to you, that they can tell you anything, that like they're in a safe space and all of that kind of thing. So I am feeling that there are some really good friendships that are going to be kind of exemplified this week. It feels like people are definitely going to be coming into their how do you say, soul families more. We're recognizing that y'all are from the same constellation, or like doing y'all charts together and seeing what the composite chart looks like, or starting a girl group. Like, there's just gonna be this nice camaraderie that happens, and this can happen with you and your ancestors. This can happen with you in nature. This can happen with you and your family, you and your siblings. So, just pay attention to who you end up being around this week and wanting to spend time with, or who wants to spend time with you, because that's gonna be a big part in like the growth from this Tuesday to next Tuesday. And then we have abundance. I'm grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. So this is definitely a time to be mindful about what you already do have. I know that the beginning of the year vibes usually be like, oh, I'm going to do this. I want to do this. I want this. These are my goals. These are my goals. These are my goals. And sometimes with bigger goals, it can definitely be overwhelming for some people, or it can create a sense of lack in some people. So Spirit is just saying, we're just saying it's important to recognize, like, you have water, you have a house, you have lights, you have heats, covers, a pillow, shoes, working feet, whatever. You have phalanges. You're here and you're existing. And every, anxious moment and sad moment or depressed moment or angry moment aside, you are still, grateful to be here, even though you may not recognize that all the time because of whatever else is going on. But you just be grateful for like what is happening right now, because everything that happens for you and not to you. Something that I've definitely learned. Everything is happening for you and not to you. So yeah, so these are like the overall messages that the spirits have for the collective. Let's go ahead and get into some encounters. Is there going to be anything that happens this week in particular that is going to be activating? Or I have to sneeze so bad. When a sneeze, like, it's just right there and it's not happening. It's fine. So let's go ahead and get into the second deck, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, and see what encounters we're going to have. If there's anything that's going to happen or anyone we're going to meet that's going to, help activate us or provide any like answers to Ascension and things like that. Can you tell me about? Okay, we have awareness. Can't even finish my sentence. Okay, I'm happy. Thank you. Tell me about what encounters we're going to have this week. Who, what, where, and why. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So, a bunch of cards came out. So again, 1, awareness. 3, partnerships and alliances. 4, firm foundation. I like that progression. That's nice. 21, the universe. This is the world card. And then we have another 4, discontent and boredom. So this feels to me that, like, I'm looking at these two together, this awareness and partnerships and alliances. So it's like, if you've been thinking about somebody, if you've been thinking like, oh, I gotta call that person, like this may happen where you just like this week or maybe right now, you're thinking about somebody and you're like, I really gotta call this person. I don't know why, but I feel like I should just talk to them, hit them up. Or you might see somebody out and that's the person you've been thinking about all week, or they'll tell you, hey, like, I've been thinking about you all week. What's going on? Whatever. And it seems that you and this person have a very strong relationship or had a very strong relationship. There may have been some kind of separation that happened. Somebody may have moved away. It doesn't feel like anything like bad happened or anything like that. It does feel like something kind of like happened where y'all maybe fell off, or like y'all haven't spoken in a few weeks and y'all usually speak every day type of thing. I do see here that this is going to be the person. I feel like this is the same message that I received, or that we received in the last cards. That this is going to be the person that you end up taking the time to just like go on a random adventure with, or, you know, just hang out and do nothing together with. And that's going to be really nice, to just be bored together. It doesn't feel like discontentment. It does feel, however, though, that there's going to be a sharing of traumas that happens with you and this person. And it's going to be really good just to be able to get a different perspective on what's going on with you guys from each other. And that's going to be a really beautiful thing. So enjoy that. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know from this Tuesday to next Tuesday? Thank you. Aw, Destiny, how beautiful. So there is going to be an activation point this week. It does seem that there's going to be some kind of realization about how you want to move, what you want to focus on, where you need to start putting your efforts, and how you need to rest. And there's going to be a nice learning about how to balance all of the yous that you want to be. So everything that you're trying to invest into, your community, your self-care, your family, your career path, your, you know, so on and so forth, whatever it is, your pets, your babies, your romantic relationships, all of that, all of those yous are coming to center so that you can truly like know exactly what it is and what it's going to be, and you're going to do what it do. And yeah, I wanted to rhyme that, but it didn't happen. Oh, I started rapping. Let's talk about that real quick. So I joined this app called Beat of the Week. I saw this thing on Instagram and it was like, hey, want to make $500? Like, do this thing, rap to a random beat, and, you know, put it up on our site, and the people, they vote, and then if you don't win first or second place, the artist panel will then, you know, vote who the third place winner is. So I just decided, why not? I want to make some more money. I don't rap. I feel like I'm a really awkward rapper. I put that up on my Instagram, one of my, not freestyles, but like one of my like quick little verses. And I ended up winning third place on that verse. So like, you know, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Not great, but I'm not bad. So that was really cool. And I'm going to continue to rap. I'm going to continue to find my flow with that. I'm really excited about it because I do music. So I'm just like, music, man. It's music. Whatever. We'll see how that goes. I hope it wasn't too alarming or too like, what the fuck is going on? But to be honest, I don't really give a fuck. I'm going to do what I want to do with my music career. So, yeah. That is that. I hope that you enjoyed this Tarot Tuesday Tub Talk, the QT, because it's quadruple T. So I'm gonna just start calling it QT. Excuse me. If you like this video, please like this video, share this video with your comrades, and congratulate yourself because you are in alignment. Peace. Like the little crystal right there. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute.